Let's explore that first option because often people are concerned about the risk involved with unit trusts. Is this something for us to be concerned about?
I think people misunderstand unit trusts. Unit trusts really covers the entire spectrum of the investment universe. So you can get a very low risk unit trust. So we would classify money market unit trusts as a unit trust as well. There's effectively no risk in a money market because all they do is invest in deposits from a number of different banks. And then you can go all the way up the spectrum. You go money market, you go bond unit trusts, balance where they combine different asset classes, equities where they only invest in shares, and then foreign equities where they invest in foreign shares. So unfortunately, when people talk about unit trusts, they lump them all together and they think, oh, they're all very risky. But actually, there are lots of unit trusts where you can invest where the risk is managed and it's quite low.
So really, you're actually in charge of where your money goes, and you can decide the amount of risk you would like to take with your child's education, little piggy bank.
Yes, and that's a huge benefit that you have choice. In South Africa, we have more than 1,000 collective investment schemes or unit trusts. Unfortunately, with all that choice, it makes it quite difficult to then distinguish, where to go, which is why we recommend people talk to a financial advisor, or they use some sort of a balanced approach where the decision of where to invest the money is left to a professional, to a portfolio manager, as opposed to us trying to time where interest rates are going.
Now let's speak about the education policy side of things. How does that differ from a unit trust, and what type of a return am I going to get on an investment in my child's future?
Yes, the structure is different. So in a unit trust, you buy the unit trust directly and you are taxed based on the interest and dividends that you receive within those unit trusts. It's accessible at any time, so if you need your money, you can draw it immediately. And you get the full range of collective investment schemes or unit trusts. The endowment policy or the traditional education plan, you still invest in underlying unit trusts, so that's exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the structure or the wrapper around the unit trusts is a policy. And the difference there is that it's got a 5-year time horizon, so when you put your money in, you have one withdrawal within the 5-year period, but generally you have to leave it in for 5 years. It's taxed at a flat rate of 30%. So if your rate is more than 30%, it's very attractive. If it's less than 30%, you're actually better off just investing directly in unit trusts. The benefit of an endowment policy is because it's got a fixed term, it almost forces you to save because you can't really access the money and it goes off every month. Whereas with the direct and unit trusts, that it's always there, oh, maybe I might just dip in and use some of that money. So you've got to have the willpower if you go directly into unit trust.